Wailer, RAP this week. Welcome, pirates. Yeah. Tune in. Nice one, Dr. D. That's your favourite Bunny Wailer tracks, one of the top ones. We can double this. R.I.P. Bunny Wailer. Absolutely one of my favourite all-time artists. So me and my mates used to rock out so much to Rock and Groove. Bunny Wailer Sings the Wailers and Black Heart Man and tracks like this. And Rise and Shine being a particular favourite. Rise and Shine.
Some people like to know when make your lungs up. 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 Some people
there we
may
go.
wonder
Right.
what is up my sleeve, but that you them don't know. Or what is it that I have to achieve to make the music them a rock soul? But all I want is to move your dancing feet and to show you all I know. To make the music airy and sweet, and round the world in you go. We make ya galanzo. We make ya galanzo. We make ya galanzo. We make ya galanzo. Jump if you're jumping, and if I rock, we say now. Rock if you're rocking. Come on in, girl, if you're dirting. It's your music all night long.
Okay, pirates in the house.
Move if you're moving, and if I scan, we say now. Scan if you're scanning. Come on in, girl, if you're dirting.
Hey there, Vic Mellies.
It's your music all night long.
George A. Meneses, Jerome over on Facebook, and Pirates on Twitch. Hi there, Arshak. Red Sky Lullaby, Ernesto, SF Eric, and Olive. Happy Wednesday to you. Jumping and rocking, says Dinny. And our GJ, hello from New Zealand. Yeah, John and I would love to come back and mix it up with you. Glad you're enjoying it, RG. Hi there, party man, Mr. Syke. Rough Ra. Good reggae is hard to beat. I agree. Even by the drum and bass line. Yeah, there's Studio Dice. And Pursue. It's pursued us here. Juicy Fatty, hi there. Nice bit of strange octopus monster you've sent over. Hi there, Florenciano. What does it mean? Hey, that's not me. Who signed in? All right, well, whoever you are. Hi there, Ridgeway Love. Hopefully, wonder if you've got your mug. Ah, Javier Kerouac. That's a new name. Hi there, Javier. Yes, indeed, Joey Hanna. It's a big loss. Sugar and spice. Yeah, DJ Fack. Yes, rest in power, exactly. Mr. Raid, hi there. And Nikolai. Yeah. Can I? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bunny Wailer, R.I.P. The last of the Wailers. Peter Tosh has passed on, Bob Marley's passed on, and now Bunny Wailer has gone to join the ancestors as well. I must say, absolutely one of my favourite artists of all time, so particularly I'm feeling the loss there. And yeah, we'll see if we can dig up something else. I worked quite hard to try and find something of decent quality to play there. And unfortunately, let's hit it. That was the best sort of combination of wicked tune with a good visual. And of my man in his heyday, he's did more concerts in the last couple of years, and whilst it was great to see him still with the energy, I think his voice was better in his younger years, like most of us probably. But yeah, rise and shine. It's international morality time.
Morality time. Morality time.
When mankind must be born anew. True words, Mr. Bunny Wailer. Right on. Okay, Ridge, you got the mug, yeah. And oh, Rob has it. All right, good. And you're going to meet up. Hi there, buyers. Yep. We'd like to have done a bigger tribute, really. As I say, that was the best clip I could find, and that was from 1986. Thanks, Jave. Compliments on the shirt. It's, not sure if I flashed this one or not before. Let's getting going with a little secret pack. This one from the Egg and Greg Hunter. It's called Sci-Funk. Thanks to Anik for putting this together. Let me know if my voice is about the right level. And good evening to all pirates everywhere, outernational, international. Morris and Jeff in Peckham, hi there. Mixmaster and Jeff, hi there, hope you're well. Jarvis, hello there. Oh really? Interesting. Rob Wood says he met the Wailers about an hour before he interviewed me at Glastonbury 2000. Wow. It's, I should have snuck into that one. Bit of ambience. Well, I hope you've been having a good week. There's increasingly light at the end of the tunnel, it seems. Some beautiful spring days in the last week. And getting out, sun's feeling significantly warmer. Sunshine. And actually today I booked my vaccination. So I'm going to be 60. They've taken note, sent me a letter. Unfortunately, it's not in the local clinic. I've got to go quite a long way, but never mind. I'm up for it. Hi there, Ubiquity Lab. Sonic. And regular pirates in the house over on Twitch. Good to have you here. Got a few things, interesting things on the show. Hopefully you'll like. Don't know if you know the Egg guys, Math and Ned. Good mates of mine. Been on some crazy scenes with them. leading psychedelic live improvisation band. Pump. These buttons here are what's called sidechain, and they trigger off the kick drum in the drums. Let's see how my level's doing. Is that about right? Hey there, More Eyes. Happy Wednesday to you. Oh, congratulations, Ernesto. You got an AstraZeneca jab in there last Saturday. Nice to hear. Yes, More Eyes, we're all right, thank you. I don't know what vaccination I'm going to get, actually, SF. I think the data's out still on which are the best ones, and you can never really tell. So we're dealing with so much unknowns there. But, you know, just without getting into it all, I believe in science and the scientific establishment, the medical establishment, as sort of our best approach to matters of health, including strange apocalypse light, which we found ourselves in the last year. Rob Wood says he's done his vax, no pain, no symptoms, no regrets. That's what I'm hoping for, mate, exactly. Berlin in the house. Hello there, Nadia. Is it 303 day today then, Drew? Drew Reddy says happy 303 day. I wasn't aware that there was a 303 day, but I'll in fact just brought in that EG 303 part as I said that without noticing. Or maybe you've just got very good eyesight. Bit of live improvisation on a Wednesday night. Having fun. Space Dog's in the house. And Space Dog modelling a rather superb cloak made by the wonderful Olive. Thank you so much for that. SD on the cloak. He's Space Dog definitely in the house. And we're going to have another opportunity later on to win a Space Dog mug. Space Dog is green. You can be sure of that. What else we got here? Nice funky little pack this actually. I said myself, it's alright. But actually it's the egg guys that pretty much put this together, and Anik. Now if you've been wondering about what is all the buzz about NFT, non-fungible tokens, we're going to have a little news spot on that later. Next big thing after cryptocurrency, everyone's seized by massive FOMO, fear of missing out on the next 3 millions bonanza. Possibly not worth getting too stressed out about. Jerome wants to know how big is Space Dog's wardrobe. Not huge, it fits in a little dinky suitcase, although the suitcase is getting a little bit jammed at the moment. Quite fun soloing with this, isn't it? Hey there, Marty Wells. Yes, it's a kind of a wibbly what's up, exactly. We love a bit of wibbly what's up. Wednesday wibbly what's up. Glitch. Tree. See if we can get this mix in. A little bit more like it. Okay, slurping out into another track from Mr. Raj Panu, who kindly provided me with a bunch more new music, which I can probably, being obscure enough, I can play on the show without getting busted, which is good news. Thanks, Raj. And this is one of his tracks, and it is called Gatka. Let's rewind that whilst we dial up a bit of news. I'll just see if this is actually going to... Getting a few link problems here. Okay, let's go to some news. Yeah, that was an interesting story. Let me just try this. Turn that on. It's not working. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this story. Well, this is the story about the Maltese journalist and activist Daphne Caruana Galizia, who was murdered by, pretty much looks like, by the various rich elite mafia over there. And the police say they've arrested all suspects. All those who masterminded killing of Maltese journalists now apprehended or charged. Well, it's good to see some justice and not letting the evil ones get away with it. So let's watch the development of that story. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. What else we got here? Okay, so yeah, here we have got, let me just reposition that. A name which you may know, Beeple, the video artist who's so generously put lots of his work into the public domain, and indeed we have been, with the help of Nikolai, featuring lots of his clips on Pirate TV as their high quality artwork, and supplied without any restrictions on how you can use them. Very generous. Love the public domain, open source mentality, sharing, builds it all up. And he's done really well by selling a bunch of his artwork at auction and has made something like $3 million or something over the last couple of weeks, I think. This is a composite artwork called 5,000 Days. And he's been making every day, as he calls them. They're every day a new artwork Beeple makes and releases to the public. And he's been doing that for 13 years, quite a discipline. And it's of particular interest to me, this story, because obviously he's a good bloke, but also the way that it's been done is with this new concept called NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And if you caught any of the buzz about Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrency and blockchain, which has been quite a stink the last few years, I think it's a great invention, blockchain actually, because of the new possibilities of things which it allows. And one of the things it allows is giving digital artwork, digital art, a provenance. So if you've got a piece of digital artwork, you can put it on the blockchain. And now there's a lot of sites that will do this for you, like Rareable, like Nifty Gateway, like Super Rare. They're quite Foundation.app is another one. But they're quite difficult to get on. So I stuck my first collection up this week on one called OpenSea. That's SEA. And in fact, I might post in a minute. I'll post in the link to that. But just as a joke, I haven't sold anything yet, but kind of more about interested in the concept. But it is a way to put artists who often have not got really paid for their work in this over-commodified, commercialized world, sort of back in the equation, back in the center. So if I make a digital artwork, I'm really the only one that can issue an NFT, a token for it, which is a statement, really, a blockchain statement, if you like, that, yeah, I made this work, and I'm only going to release one copy of it, and if you want to buy it, you can bid for it. Various ways in which they're sold. And people getting really excited about this. And I have actually been hanging out on, what's it called, Clubhouse a bit this week, where there's a lot of discussion on NFTs. I don't know if any pirates are on the on Clubhouse. If you they check me out. And, lots of discussion about all sorts of interesting things. But I've been following particularly the NFT discussions. Anyway, I'm quite excited because I think I've been waiting 30 years for digital art to get taken seriously, and this is a big step forward. So I think prices are pretty overinflated at the moment. This guy Blau released a sort of one-off album. You can also release music, which is pretty interesting as well. Step to the next article about that, reminding you that, I know, that's what we want. Yeah, that's another story about, I believe, yeah, this guy bought a 10-second clip of Beeples for $67,000, then sold it for 6.6 million last week, and an artwork which you could have bought on the net. So that is pretty interesting. Yeah, at the end of the towards the end of the show, as usual, we'll be posting all the links of the news items that we cover on the show, and so you can check these out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm quite finished yet. Christie's are getting involved, quite a lot of big boys are getting involved, but I think a bit like the Wall Street Bets story, which we reported on a couple of weeks ago, the systems of power are changing. It looks, as to whether they'll take on a long-term fair reform, it remains to be seen. It's not really what happened with the internet, although in some ways it has, in some ways it happens. It hasn't. Things change, things shift, and yeah, the song remains the same, you could say. The human race. Okay, let's, can I make any quotes off this? Yeah, I'll leave you to read that article. The whole NFT thing's quite big and complex, but hopefully have piqued your interest in it there. I think it is quite a significant development. Let's roll. It's going to go back. Have I done enough news for the moment? Yes, we'll come back to that in a second. Now we're going to jam on with this sort of high-tech techno pack from my man Mod Exist, alias Ted. And this is available for Jam Pro. It's a brand new, well, a pack that wasn't available for Ninja Jam, so brand new in that sense. Spaced. Okay, rolling. Hi there, Sandy Thins, another regular there. Top fan. Hi there, Stephanie Okrid. Bonsoir. And yes, Spandon, interesting comment. Well, yes, that is a major issue. Spandon points out that Memo Acten, who's a friend of mine and I rate as one of the most creative and top artists around, also shares a lot of his work. It's been a big help to me in some of my things I was doing. Found that a single NFT is on average responsible for 211 kilogram of CO2 emissions, the equivalent of driving a gasoline-powered car over 600 miles. I think that might be, well, I don't know, it might well be true. There certainly is an energy cost. There's an energy cost to search on Google. I seem to remember reading ages ago that, is it 10 searches on Google is the same as boiling a full kettle? So everything we do, if you use streaming, don't leave it on when you go out because those servers have to be powered, and the less energy wasted, the better. I also read an interesting article, I don't know if I posted it, I might have to dig that one out, about a guy who used Bitcoin mining to heat his house. He did the calculations and found out he was pretty much heating his house for free because that energy gained by the Bitcoin would have been spent on heating bills, but he's got a fat PC which is warming his place up, so that's another approach. Of course, the original pirates were wind powered. I'm wind powered myself sometimes. Depends how many beans I've been eating. Bouncing, bouncing, thumping, bouncing, 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 thumping, 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 thumping. Where's my code 9 gone? Where's my code 9? 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 There we go. Alien. Yeah. Wednesday night rock and rolling. Hey there, spring regards from Berlin. Nice one, Corke Menesis. Good. And Antwerp's in the house. Hi there, Stephanie Lacoste. Good to see you here. And Marty Wells, I'd love a bit of coin. Yes, indeed. Hey, Georgios. Spring is apparently nice and warm in Greece. Good to hear. corresponded with Raj, who's also in Greece, Raj Panu in Thessalonica, a bit recently, and it'd be nice to go and visit him and you fine peeps again sometime soon. So, do you find yourself saying quite often when this is all over? RAL. In a warm room. In a warm room. In a warm room. In a sweaty room. In a warm. In a sweaty room. In a sweaty room. In a sweaty room. In a sweaty room. I'll see you then. 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 I'll see Okay, rolling with code 9. This one's called Mystic Summer. Let's go back to the news, see what else we got lined up here. Okay, bit of news page. Okay, peeps, okay. Interesting delay switching between Twitch and Facebook, says UBQT. Yeah, that's right, Stupace. It's all about sort of energy security. Not that I'm all about international understanding, but it is good for a country to have its own energy. And actually, most countries in the world have some sort of natural energy. Here in the UK, offshore wind, my mates at Headspace always said, is the way to go. Plenty of that available, and we're slowly getting there. Okay, this was in Turkey. The oldest structure in the world. It's quite a claim, isn't it? It's called Göbekli Tepe. Let's take a look at that. How do you feel if I told you the oldest structure in the world? Well, it depends what you mean by structure. Man-made structure was 7,000 years older than Stonehenge. Probably a temple constructed by hunter-gatherers in 10,000 BC. Potbelly Hill is the translation of Göbekli Tepe. Southeast Turkey, discovered in 1963, not investigated properly until 1995. And yeah, prior to the discovery, it was thought that social constructs began only after the discovery of agriculture, but now it seems that hunter-gatherer societies did have room for building a social order. And these obelisks and chambers and interesting constructions go back to the dawn of human history. That is a funky picture, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to quickly grab one of those. Maybe we'll... what should I call that? Cool bloke? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Falling sperm counts threatens human existence. Which, not necessarily bad news, but yeah, this is 10 years old news actually, but apparently it's getting worse and worse. Men are losing, sperm counts are zooming down, no one knows why, but presumably all the stress, information overload could be reducing stress counts, sperm counts, just increasing stress count, reducing sperm count, just a little theory there. All the pollution and plastic beads, I should think, probably doesn't do one's sperm any good. It's a little concerning. I like this one. One of the scientists, she co-authored, what's her name? Shana Swan, says that following current projections, sperm counts are set to reach 0 in 2045, which is quite concerning. That's a little concerning to say the least. Okay, rewind. See what else I can scan on here. If I play that, then I won't be able to play it later. Okay, we'll just go on with this. Just a quick headline there. Let's move that one down again. Conversations go on too long because people are too polite to end them. So there you are, people. You might be actually saving energy by telling someone that actually you've gone on too long. Or in fact, one could monitor one's own output, and in fact, perhaps I'll shut up now. That's poor old Monsieur Nicolas Sarkozy, the former president of France, has been jailed for corruption. I'd say it's a good sign, really, isn't it? If you can actually jail someone as powerful as that, and the justice system can act on them. Must bring out that tribute to Angela Merkel, actually, who retired as Germany's chancellor a couple of weeks ago and got a 6-minute standing ovation from everyone in Germany, apparently, pretty much everyone. And there was just an article explaining why she's so respected. She lived in a normal flat all her life, didn't get any special privileges, does her own cooking and cleaning, and is completely honest and just regarded herself as a public servant. A contrast with some Eton educated types over here, I would suggest. Yeah, so the government promised that they wouldn't evict anyone who couldn't pay their rent because of the COVID crisis, but they're not keeping to their words, and people are being evicted. Pretty poor show. Alright, okay, let's have a quick look at this. Maybe I'll just quickly dial up something else. What we got here instead of okay, I could mix a bit of that in, couldn't I? Bear with me one moment. Not the most friendly track, actually. This is a special mix of Bogus Order Ex Voto I made sort of when I was getting possessed on Ninja Jam, actually, a few months ago. Right, wealth shown to scale, scroll right. Now I got bloody RSI doing this, alright? To scroll right, use shift plus mouse wheel. Can I do it? Yes, okay. Oh, alright, okay. Okay, right. It's about pixels and wealth to visualize it. Okay, there's $1. Let's move this down, hold on. Okay, there you go. Right, and $63,000 is a little square like that. And 1 million is quite a bit bigger. A billion's a lot bigger than 1 million, isn't it? Because you get used to hearing a billion nowadays. Like a billion is the new million, but Jackie Anastas said $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to. A billion's still looking quite large. See what I mean? There's a million, right? And there's a billion. Keep going. Like it's just 1,000 million, isn't it? 200 billion. Jeff Bezos. I'm going to keep scrolling for quite a while. My wrist can keep up. Quickly. Well, you get the idea. Here it goes. Jeff is so wealthy that it's quite literally unimaginable. Yeah, I'm tired already of seeing how wealthy he is. Very tired. 200 billion. We rarely see wealth inequality represented to scale, but that gives you an idea. So that little square we saw is about the size of my... Can you see my cursor? No. Okay, well it was about the size of one of these. The average household wealth was about the size of where it says "of" there at the top. Keep going. Oh. Every 10 pixels you scroll is 5 million. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're coming up on the end now, it says. We're just kidding, we're about a third of the way. Okay, there's more to see and keep scrolling through. I think I'll leave that one. Let's put this world in perspective by comparing it to some familiar things. All the money you ever earn in your life is that blue square. If you do have a reasonable job, I guess that is 1.7 million in your whole life. Annual cost of healthcare for a family of 4 is that little blue thing there. Annual pay of an Amazon warehouse worker. I mean, it is pretty sickening, isn't it? I guess my wrist would take. Annual cost to house every single homeless veteran. We're talking in the States here, but Jesus, what a tiny amount. Fuck me. I think you could probably say that every single homeless person in the UK, perhaps. We're up to 119 million now. Annual cost of chemotherapy for all cancer patients is a mere 9 billion. Jeff Bezos made on one day 20 million in a single day. Blah, blah, blah. Even the fortunes of very rich people are dwarfed by the incomparable wealth of the 0.0001%. Okay, I'm upset. I'm depressed. I don't think I can scroll anymore. My wrist hurts. We get the general idea. Yeah, I need more positive news, I think. This was about that big hack a couple of weeks ago. Major bit of cyber warfare there. I think I've overdone it on the negative news this week. Let's have something a bit more positive. Okay, there we go. Carbon tax will be popular with UK voters. That's a change. And I'm not sure I believe this. UK food and drink sector hits CO2 target 5 years ahead of schedule. Would be good if it means anything. Okay, that's the end of that one. Let me dial up a new thing here. What we got here? Jamming on the farm. Yes, indeed. I'll dial back. We'll just have a little bit of, what did I say? Jamming on the farm. And where are we? Don't be that guy. Right, what's happened here? I don't believe that. That's moved. Okay, that's an old one. My mistake. What I want is this one. Oh, God, that was a nasty moment. Right, quickly, let's get some music going. Hi there, pirates. Hope you're enjoying the show. Across the tracks. We say sign-ups to sign-ups. Yeah, Marty, I guess it's supposed to hurt, isn't it? That's the idea, yeah. That's an interesting one. Joe Fossard says if you earned £1,000 a day, £1,000 a day, since Jesus was born, you still wouldn't be a billionaire. This is a free pack for Ninja Jam. It's called Jamming on the Farm. A couple of years now I was with my good friend Darren Sangeeta over in Calcutta. He invited me down to some friends of his, Indian synth crew. Big up Modular Analog in Bombay. And had good fun harping around on various equipment, doing workshops. Dinar's actually built a synthesizer as part of that workshop. Pretty wicked. Synth kit. And we made this set. Well, Jerome says money gets meaningless when possessing that much, but that depends on your state of mind, doesn't it? I like to think I'd be a good millionaire. Money is to do stuff with. Money is, they say, the lowest form of energy. It still is a form of energy. Still is a form. Of energy.
Of energy. Of energy. Of energy. Of energy. Of energy.
Schedule here. Never mind, we'll pick it up. Biz Mistress D will be making an appearance later. You'll be glad to hear. She's online there, keeping the chat busy. Hi there, Irfan Sadiq, enjoying the ambient vibes. Let's make it even more ambient, shall we? Washing up. Washing up. Using the new facility there to take one of these pitch shifts. So if I return it to normal, hear the bass there. Pull the smart pitch shift down to a different note, press shift, that now locks that onto its new transposition. Similarly with this synth, let's move this up, lock it. Just using my ears, no idea what the intervals are, but we programmed in some intervals, I think proper musicians call them, which sound good. +3, +5, +7, +12, I think. Semitone shifts. No, I haven't used Blockdust Fan. Is that a good one? Is it a VST or an app? Dave VJ? Can that be the original Dave VJ of Hard Rock Soul Movement? Give us some signal, Dave. Is that you? Really? Your image is a bit too small to tell. Nathan King, the software here is called Jam Pro, and it's Cold Cuts beat instrument. Free version's called Ninja Jam for Android and iPhone, and this version is for iPad only. I think we've had enough wob, haven't we? So a bit of a more sinister. Wow, Dave VJ. There's a blast from the past. An old mate of mine from Kiss FM has just popped up on Facebook on the stream, and goes even further back than that actually, because Dave was part of Mastermind I believe, who were the original, well, certainly to my mind, the original London hip-hop scratch DJ crew. And formed hard rock soul movement. And Dave actually totally saved my ass one time. I'll tell you a little story about that if you like. It was organised by Dave and Max LX, his mate. There's this UK scratch DJ competition, so I thought I'd enter. I wasn't that good, but I could basically do a bit of scratching, quick mixing, and I got on stage and I was wearing a sort of smart kind of, I thought, quite smart suit, but the audience of hip-hop heads were not really into it, and they started booing as soon as they saw me in this suit get on stage. And Dave got on the mic and said, come on, give the guy a chance. And I got a chance to do my routine. Everyone started applauding and I was saved. So Dave totally saved my ass there. And Dave's in Antigua, wow. Man, hey, drop me a message. I'd love to have a chat with you and hear. God, it's been a good few years since we've been in touch. That was the old days of Kiss FM, when we were a real pirate station and we could have been arrested and our record collections confiscated. That was the scary bit, for doing something that was so blatantly against the law, but we had to do it because we had to give the people the music that they weren't getting on all the crummy stations of the establishment. Wow, Dave, really good to hear from you, mate. I hope you're well. We're doing all right. Still rocking. Hi there, Colt Hawk Speed. Kevin's popped up there saying hard rock soul movement on the tube, amazing memories, indeed. This was the real birth of the UK hip hop and electronic scene. Acid. Okay, Callum, my phone's packed up. I'll have to call you if there's an emergency. Quite interesting instrument, this box called The Lyre we recorded this on. Okay, taking it somewhere quite strange now. This is another suggestion from Raj, Jacko Maron. It's called the Electro-Maloya Experiments. I need to research this to find what it's out. I think it might be some experimental African analog synth stuff from way back. Interesting triplet over fours feel here. Okay. Sounds of Jaco Maron. The Electro Experiment. The Electro Malaya Experiment. Peace, people. Hope you're rocking along. Okay, Dave, I'll DM you for sure. DM wants a DM indeed. Hey, okay, Cold Talk Speed. That must be. Is that Christy in the house? I did a talk to Christ Hospital last Friday to the students there. It's really funky looking college. People from disadvantaged backgrounds, founded by Henry VIII's son, I believe, Edward VI, and there's a good 500 years. Both my mum and dad were teachers, so teaching's okay way to give something back. Okay, a few more Muse items here. Let's have a look at what we got. This one, Poutlon in the background. Okay, that was about the food and drink targets being reached. Yeah, another big major manufacturer going all electric. Volvo there, not quite hitting Jaguar's 2025 all electric target. By 2030, Volvo reckon they'll be all electric. That's betting on the death of the electric car. The Chinese-owned company, wow, okay. And the Pope has come out saying that humanity faces a great flood caused by the climate crisis. I think he's probably right there. He used the biblical story of Noah to address the potential devastating impacts of increased global heating. I haven't played that video, but I did like this comment here. I have nothing to do with this, which in the article below, that quote's not given. So, should we have a listen to Il Papa and see what he's got to say? See if we can get him.
Para cada uno de nosotros. Y todos somos responsables. Nadie puede decir yo no tengo nada que ver. Todos somos
Fuck off, Trump, while I'm pressing the wrong screen.
Somos responsables. Somos responsables.
Remix the Pope live, what do you reckon?
Somos responsables. Todos somos responsables. Nadie puede decir yo no tengo nada que ver. Todos
Sorry about the contamination on the screen there. Okay, let's move on to the next one, having heard from him. Oh, this is pretty wicked. Okay, right. Let me make sure that this... If I can get a full screen here. Can I get a full screen? No? This one. Now last week, right, we reported a little bit on the history of coffee. I'm pleased to be able to bring you a new bicep. Is a duo, Marty, yeah. Yeah, sorry, the Trump filter somehow slipped off there. Slipped through, but reacted quickly. Bicep use a bunch of different hardware. Okay. Rat Boy, I'd love to have a look at your clip, but I think we have said a couple of times it's best to send them to us in advance. It's very hard for me to stop what I'm doing and jump onto some link and incorporate it. I can't do it. Renault have declared hybrid dead now, says Dr. Deej. Can you cope with the hope of the Pope? He's pretty dope.
Bonjour. Thanks. According to the Abdul Qadir manuscript, Sheikh Umar was the very first man who sipped this aromatic brown brew when he was exiled from Mocha, sent to a desert cave by Nerusab with little hope of ever returning. A Bedouin yearning, this Yemeni learning that with nothing to quell his hunger, his stomach forever churning. He'd better be resourceful, resorted to eating the beans of nearby shrubs and they're remorseful, but they were just too bitter to force to, so he chose to roast the morsels. When that made him way too hard, soften them in hot water, and that's when something caught him off guard. The resulting liquid left him feeling rejuvenated and jubilated, almost forgetting the fact that he'd been excommunicated. And when word had finally gotten round to this magic mountain medicine that cured the sick and gave a kick, they called him back for questioning. He said, in every habitat you're at, you have to find the lessons. Me made this drink to think, plus it's an appetite suppressant. I call that qahwa. 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 It went from qahwa to kahve, cafe to coffee, from an Ethiopian cherry to the most traded commodity in the world after oil, and in a world long before it, it's what Muslims are known for, so of course they tried to ban it. So Pope Clement VIII felt he could no longer ignore it, said it wasn't so satanic after all, and had them pour it for him, then import it. Fast forward to today, where the importance of a pour-over in Northeast LA can simply not be overstated, and while the hippest hipsters have a casual debate about which spots are overrated, I just try to keep it civil. Highly caffeinated, engaging in the sort of conversation that keeps me fascinated about these little brown beans traveling streets of immense silk from the far east to the wild west, laced with sweet and condensed milk, maintaining their robustness no matter how far you send them, like sincerely yours, Omar Effendi.
Pretty dope, as we say. Last week we reported on the history. Okay, wait a second. Let me just turn this off.
According to the Abdul Qadir.
Okay, let's bring that to a pause. Thanks, guys. That was give us some signal there from the wonderful Lupita Nyong'o via Vismastris D, and we are going to get busy with some hip hop breakbeat action. I've upgraded this pack, which I had a jam on a couple of weeks ago. I put some breaks together, put some beats together, called it Break It On Down. Sounds like this. Vatican snares, indeed. Here we go. wasn't like this back in the day when Max and the guys were pioneering vinyl scratchnology. We've got other ways of doing the fun jazz called tricknology nowadays. I like that. One and only Fred Wesley. Go somewhere else. Here's one I made up before the show. Three, four. A little bit more gain. There we go. Thumping, thumping.
You're playing with my heart. Between the lines of red. I got to cut it down.
Break it down.
And make it hang around. You're playing with my heart. Between the lines of red. Got to cut you down. And make you hang around. Sing dearly. Love you dearly. Don't make me weary. You know you're gonna kill me.
Okay, let's try and demonstrate a bit of sampling in. We've got the Quakers coming in over there. Got them on my input here. Going to record 4 bars, no, 8 bars. Turn monitor off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got it. Sound of the Quakers.
Liberation is near.
That's right, so this is some classic instrumental hip hop based on rare records, MPC style, like Dilla did it. Personally, it's very partial to that kind of art form. Quakers. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to sample that here again. 3, 4. Okay, I got the other turntable, the other iPad going here with more from the Quakers. Okay, let's play a track. Something completely different. Taking it somewhere else, this is Stefano. What's his name? Second name, let's get it right. Okay, I've mislaid the name, never mind. And let's have a look at a few signals which we've been blessed with by the audience. And actually maybe we'll get ready for a little competition. This is from Brother Rodai, painting that he's sent in. That's an acrylic, it's called African Sunset. Bless you, Rodai, for all your excellent signals. True pirate of the family. Tusker Musica says, is there a chance to have a playlist of shows? Not really, mate, because it's all improvised. There are the link lists. I guess I could issue the PDFs, which we have as well, but then you'd be able to see right into my head, which would be okay, I guess. Hi there, Anna. Florencia says Jam's worth it to make some killer beats, and I believe we caught a bit of your performance using Jam the other day. Very interesting to see someone using it in a way, live music for spoken word performance. Nice work. I thought this was quite funny. The Venn diagrams they don't show you in primary school. Hey there, Nettlemouth, good to have you here. Yeah, as usual, I've let the chat slip away with me because I can't do it all at the same time. What time is it now? Almost time for the Viz Mistress to put in an appearance. I thought that was quite funny, the intersection between preachers, bank robbers and DJs. The DJs and the bank robbers say, everybody on the floor. Everyone's saying, preachers, DJs and bank robbers are saying, put your hands up. It's only the preachers and the bank robbers that say, give me your money. Although I've known some DJs say that as well. And DJs and preachers. Are you with me? Are you with me, international. Synapse to synapse. Across the tracks. We put it down on Wednesday nights. Sending out some musical vibrations, taking in your energy, knowing you're listening and like it. I have to check out Rob Wood, your Wu-Tang Clan Venn diagram on the Cold Cut Facebook. Sounds good. Okay, I think to buy myself a little bit of breathing space, I might play let's check out this check out Mr. Sunak, Coke Addict, shall we?
I'm a Coke addict, total Coke addict, Coca-Cola addict.
Let's rewind that one, shall we, Rishi?
What's the same, just for the record, just be totally clear. Yeah, I'm a Coke addict, total Coke addict, Coca-Cola addict. What's the same, just for the record, just be totally clear. I am a Coca-Cola addict. I have 7 fillings to show for it. So now,
I think you kind of blew it there, mate.
I'm getting in trouble, but,
don't try and come back.
But no. So I generally do have 7 fillings because I got through a lot of the stuff when I was young, which is very bad. So people should not don't do that.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I'm only allowed 1 a week now. So, but I'm an enormous Coca-Cola fan. Coca, yes, I won't drink no Diet Coke, no Coke Zero, never any Pepsi. And actually, my favourite drink is not even Coke. It's called Mexican Coke. Because you get it's special Coke, which is the only place in the world where Coke is made with cane sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup, for the people that are really interested in this kind of thing. So if anyone's travelling in Mexico or the stuff.
Okay, mate, I think you kind of blew it there, but never mind, we'll let you off. You can't be the only one in the government. Okay, what I was hoping... Callum, it's got deleted, so I can't play that one from last week. If I haven't played something, it should stay in the box, yeah? Otherwise, I click on it and it's not there anymore. Let's hear from Tom.
What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I play some sports? I love it. More for the audio experience. As much as the momentum. Hey, listen up, sports and TikTok fans. If you like what you're seeing, just wait till what's coming next. I'm gonna show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean, it's all the real thing. That's why. Oh. It's it's a little embarrassing, you know. It reminds me, it was once in Russia. I ran into Gorbachev. He said, "You know, Mr. Movie Star, are you nervous?" I said, "No, Mr. Gorbachev, I'm not nervous. I know." He goes, "Well, remember how much a polar bear weighs?" I said, "Polar bear?" He said, "Enough to break the ice." It's the last time I've ever seen Mikhail Gorbachev. Hello, Internet. I've got this podcast where I interview extraordinary people, and I'm really happy with it. If you like podcasts...
Okay, that caught me a bit short, didn't it? Okay, let's move up here and go back to the mix. Have I got anything else on the... No, I think we'll do a bit more music now. Okay, so we got... Yeah, apparently that was totally fake. Sure looked like Tom to me. So watch out, kids. Don't believe everything you see. This is a pack called Dusty Grooves. This is out this Thursday for Jam. Thanks to Anik for helping put this together. And who else was on it? Cold Cut Crew. Artwork by Matt Crispell, and it's me and Dr. Walker. making some funky things. I've sped it up a little bit. What happens if I do this? If I can do some news at the same time as jamming, let's try it. Okay, that's just a quick link to a page. I wouldn't normally just plug something, but Denny turned me onto this actually. It's pretty good. Mubi, the visual, the sort of highbrow art movie channel, which we do subscribe to admit. I've done this quite good app where you can kind of make messages and it gets your words in the message out from the video library and chops them up. I should have shown an example really next week maybe. So check that one out, quite good fun, Mubi remix. And I've been blessed by ambient pioneer Steve Roach. Kindly agreed to give us a track for our Zero Beats compilation, and he said he was doing a festival, ambient festival. So I said, I could do a set if you like. And he said, well, actually it's all booked at the moment. And then a couple of days later, he said, someone's dropped out. Could you deliver me an audio-visual set? But I can only 24 hours. It's a bit short notice. So I jumped on the old DJ Pro. Got some tracks from my man Engin Hassan and the wonderful Darren Sangeeta and a couple of others. Shout out to Flex Machina in Bombay. And the mysterious Double Cushion. And then last night got onto Resolume. Big respect to Resolume for making a wicked VJ software. And knocked up a 1 hour audiovisual mix. And that is, I think, it's going to be a free online ambient festival with Robert Rich, another great ambient pioneer, Steve Roach and some other good names. And I think yours truly is going to be sneaking onto that Black Art Blue Tech on there as well. Craig Padilla, I'm not sure the other people on there. I'm sure they're good. So check that out at, well, if you just search SoundQuest Festival, then you'll find it. That is March the 26th to the 28th, I think, online. That was what we just watched. Let's see what it says about it. Deepfake TikTok videos watched by millions. Continue reading somewhere else, not on the Times. This funky Japanese billionaire seeks 8 people to fly to the moon. Has invited 8 members of the public to join him for a trip on SpaceX. He will pay for the entire journey. Okay, well, I'll put Space Dog down. Obviously, he will get priority, but I'm not sure I have to accompany him, obviously. Dear Moon, the mission is called. Alright. Why not? And that's, this is quite a good warp drive music, isn't it? Here we go. Let's have a bit more. Warp it up a little bit. Apparently, it doesn't mean that we're going to have a warp drive anytime soon, but apparently a warp drive that doesn't break the law of physics is possible. Now, where's my notes? Okay, I like this note. A warp drive, contrary to what its name suggests, a warp drive isn't really an engine. Rather, it is a bubble. I think I need a bit of echo on here to spook this out a bit. Rather, it is a bubble. Oh, space-time. Protected by a shell of matter, in which the fundamental properties inside the shell can differ from those outside. Quick pause to let my headphones fall off. Return to a normal voice. And just have a quick word with Space Dog to see what he thinks. He's got a PhD in rocket science, as you might imagine. Space Dog thinks it could be possible. But such a craft would have to be piloted by Space Dog or another dog. Humans won't be able to deal with that kind of intense space-time bubble. There you got it from the horse's mouth. Viz Mistress D has joined me. Press this, then press that. She's plugging in now. What was my last item on the news? Oh, this one sent in by Marty Wells, I think. Is that right? Yeah, Marty. Nice bit of signal here, mate. Researchers found a single... Yes, I am using ad blocking software. A single-celled slime mold with no nervous system that remembers food locations. Slime molds are very interesting. Sort of, they're these primitive organisms. Well, who am I to say something's a primitive organism? But interesting organisms. The slime mold consists of a single biological cell. But I believe they can also, those single cells can join together and form a sort of joint organism which can go off for walks and move around. And yeah, well, clearly a nervous system or indeed a brain is not needed for memory. I mean, I've got a brain and a nervous system and I've only got half a memory at the best of times. Vox. Okay, that concludes the science news. Should we have a little competition then, babes, and then get into the... Actually, I know what I do want to do. I want to play some signal from Rough Ra. What's happened to Rough Ra's track here? I had it a minute ago. Have a little search around, see if I can see it. Okay, found it. Just swap back to here for a minute. Let's put the M&D cam on in a minute, just for a moment. Do you want to turn the controls around, baby, so you can see? Smile, you're on TV. I'm just maybe boot up Resolume. Let's swap back over here for a sec. Sorry, I put her on the spot there. Let's load up Resolume. Yeah. Irfan Sadiq says he's good at remembering food locations. Well, that's a good survival. Oh, 10% of battery only left on the iPad. And there we slurped fairly effortlessly into Rough Ra's take on the Bonobo Eyes Down. Bonobo and Andrea Triana, one of the original jam packs, now released, I think. No, we haven't put this out for Jam Pro, have we? I think it's still just on Ninja Jam. And Rough Ra says, I love Ninja Jam. It's very easy to make something good with such incredible source material to work with. Yeah, good point, with Bonobo and Fortet amongst the loops in this set. That's not your fault, Rough Ra, that's me not pressing the right button. Getting recorded is another thing. This one I'd have liked a few more seconds to fade it out. It sounds quite nice. Okay, well when it comes to the end I'll try and fade it out. Actually, let me just jump to this bit. No, that didn't do what I meant. Okay, where are we going? This is right. 3, 4. I like this section. Nice one, Rough Ra, thanks for this. He says it's made of a slightly Portishead vibe. Yeah, I can hear that. And he also rather modestly says it might not suit the vibe for the Brilliant Pirate TV. We wouldn't want any pirates getting riled up. Well, I think all the pirates are very supportive and appreciate anyone making some creative effort and sending some signal in. So nice one, Rough Ra. Much love to you, John. Thank you indeed. Yeah, it's be up a bit though. There we go. okay. I've never thought of slowing this track down like this actually. It takes it somewhere else, definitely. Even the vocals sound alright, which coming in a minute, I think. There you go. Take it up tempo a bit more in a minute. As I say, I'm down to 5%. That's not going to take us to the end of the show. Okay, it's sped up because of the sync. Sorry about that. Rough Ras mix of Bonobo and Andrea Triana's Eyes Down. Let's have a bit more techno. One of my favourite techno DJs, Mike Van Dyke, one of Ingmar's mates from Berlin, contributed this set for Ninja Jam. It's called Manputer. Sonic wants to know why do I always start to glitch slightly when the visuals come on. Yes, well, they're like that. Okay, Miffy Matt, thank you. You requested the Eyes Down on Jam Pro. Why not? Okay, rolling. And this week we're featuring quite a few slightly stretched, short fat. It's a week for short fat people. Why not? From Beeples, Dailies, that's Nikolai termed them. These are the video clips which he makes one of every day to give away to the public. Keep missing my cues there. Must try harder. that worked nicely with that rather aggressive looking clip there. Space Dog says thanks for the bulletin there, Rob Wood. The Starship NS-10 is loading propellant for second attempt at a test launch today. Space Dog is green. SDIG. Get on the love offensive. Computers out there, and all the woman computers as well, of course. Woman. Hi there, Rohit Bawankal. Bawankul. New name there. Welcome to Pirate Land. Hey there, Laura. Mistress of Astrology. And sister to the Viz Mistress. Clip of the ants has been sent in by Mr. Aid. Thanks for this, mate. Some signal there. Shot in Costa Rica many years ago, Mr. Aid says, on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica, called Talamanca. Actually, we know where that is, don't we? Near where we were staying. Where was our little place in Costa Rica called, baby? Cahuicha, that's right. I think that was near to Talamanca. Thanks for that, Mr. A. I love ants. This is the sound of ants talking to each other. So, oh, I've got a nice leaf here. Lots of nice leaves this way. Rob Wood says, looking forward to the day I can take my drones for a walk. Yeah, I like it. Let's not forget the little competition, actually. Shall I do the competition, babe, and then you can have a reload? Yeah, go for it. Okay, fingers on the buzzers, my pirates. What video is that from? Clue, it has a ninja connection. On the buzzers, Space Dog Mug 2v1 and the admiration of the Pirate TV crew. What video is that still from? I need a more exact title. It's near, More Eyes is near, it is Sesame Street, but I need something a little bit more exact. I want the exact. You people there, Death Hop, keep going, put them together. I want to hear both. No, I want the exact right name because it's quite an easy one this week. Rob Wood, it's well, everyone's quite near here, but I think I want the exact thing as it says it on my sheet, which is a bit unfair, really. Come on, you can Google this. Yes, okay, I will. Yes, I'm going to accept More Eyes' answer here. Maybe I messed this up, actually. Did I just say I wanted the title? What I wanted was the full thing. The full thing, as I've got it written on my sheet here, is Sesame Street and Pointer Sisters Pinball Number Count DJ Food Mix. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to hand it to More Eyes, actually. I'm going to hand it to More Eyes. He hasn't won a competition yet. And Rob Wood, you're very close, but you have won already. In fact, possibly twice, I think. And anyway, you're obviously a major music head, so You can't have you winning every week, but enough respect for your knowledge, Rob. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, big bow for More Eyes there. Well done, well done. Space Dog Pirate TV mug. Space Dog saying, very well done. He says, well done, More Eyes. Well done indeed. Yes. He's flying in. And we're flying up to the end of the show. I think we got right for a little bit more, but my problem is that I've my other iPad's run out of power. Let's see if it's juiced up enough to play one more show. Yeah, we'll go back to that for a second. So what? The plans, yes, okay. I think I need to play a tune though to sort of announce that. Oh, we're back to 8%. That can work. First over there. Link on, blah blah, bosh bosh bosh. Bosh bosh bosh. Come down my selector. Okay, let's have a bit of Drexciya. See, it's not working. And it's crashed again. Hey, it's all about keeping it cool, isn't it? Okay, well done there, More Eyes. I wonder what happens. Yes, it is going to happen if I do that. Okay, never mind. Escape to a bit of Drexciya. It's called Depressurization, vintage Detroit electro techno sound. And Study, thanks for sending in your ambient mix of Greenpeace there. Actually, I might be, I can play that now. Nice one, Viz Mistress. I'm going to, I think we should. Totally out of sync. Okay, gonna have a bit of a lip sync problem here, but I'm beaming in, and yeah, got to inform the crew of some changes upcoming. Okay, now Viz Mistress is going to India, and that's going to happen just after my birthday in about 10 days time, and she is going for a couple of months. And I can't really do the show without her. Not that I'm blaming her, I think actually I do possibly need a bit of a break. And so we're going to be doing a Pirate TV next week, and that'll be the last full Pirate TV for a bit. But we will, this was Dinny's idea actually, we're going to be continuing to do a sort of jam-focused online tutorial and little community get together, and that will be available to anyone who wants to come. You don't have to be a jammer, but it's going to be focused on Jam Pro. I'm going to be sort of dropping some tips and listening to what people are doing and hopefully encouraging them, and a bit of a tutorial on Jam Pro. So I think I'm probably going to do that on Zoom, and that's the plan for the moment. So that'll be next week. We're going to do the show as normal. That will be the last one for a bit. Sonic is saying, why don't we hand it over to a couple of pirates? Now, in the old days, we did used to pass the stream around. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Sonic, you think you could handle doing a show? If so, DM me, as they say, and make us a suggestion. I'd consider it if someone was up for it. So yeah, that's the plan. But we are gonna keep it going. Morris should do a stream. Yeah, you see, the problem with Morris is that Morris plays. You have to play all music that doesn't get you closed down on Facebook, which is not that easy to do. It keeps me busy every week trying to find stuff. Thank you, Sani. Saying let you off soon as it's your birthday soon. Yeah. But we aim to return, and feel really guilty, peeps. Obviously, we love you, and we don't want to let the community down.
Tell them about the Zoom.
I said about the Zoom. Yeah. And you're welcome. We'll publish the details for the Zoom on the Coldcut Facebook page, we'll put something up on Twitch as well. Also, I always forget every time to say hello to our listeners on YouTube, of which there is a small but significant handful. Hi there, peeps. And that's the plan. So yeah, I'm sorry if this is going to leave people bereft on a Wednesday, but I think this is the best way to do it at the moment. So let's check it out. Next week we're going to do the full show, and then we'll see where we're at. But that's the plan. So brace yourself, give us some signal. Let us know what you think. Jam Pro 1000. If Space Dog, of course, Space Dog will be in the house on Zoom. He absolutely will be there, keeping an eye on me to make sure I don't get too manic. And I guess we're going to sign off at this point. Thanks for all the good wishes there on the chat. And this is, by the way, I've squeezed in Cohen Studies' Hallowed Earth, he calls this. I think this is taking the Greenpeace jam pack and stripping it down to some ambient noise. It's quite amazing what you can sculpt out of some raw sound. Nice one, Cohen. So we will see you next week. Let's go to the M&D cam.
Where's the M&D?
There it is. There's the M&D. I'm going to lean in, as they say. Space Dog's right there. And in the middle, where he should be.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, lovely pirates. We send you huge super hugs, and thanks for your energy and chat and just being here. International Love Affairs, Pirate TV. We will see you next week. Thank you to Callum for helping put the show together. Thanks to Nikolai for clips.
Should we tell him?
So, tell him what?
Why Callum can't be on the show?
Because he's not here.
No, he's having a baby.
Oh, well, yeah. Callum can. Well, you've revealed it now, so we will just say massive big ups to Callum and his lady for getting ready to enter the world of parenthood. I think fairly soon. So Callum's also going to have his hands full, so to speak. So yeah.
Callum is pregnant.
Yeah, okay,
right.
peeps. Right, we're going to say peace out. It's been a fun week, and lots of love. We will see you next week. Let me semi-gracefully fade this out.
Peter Elastic just had a baby.